Hi. This weekend, today, and yesterday I was picking up some goodies here. A couple of plants here to show you. One is a little Polaris blueberry, and I'll add that to the collection there of my other blueberries. And then I got a blackberry here too, which is a thornless. And then I forget what this one was. Oh no. Oh, this is my Niagara grape. So I figured I'd just get at least another grape, at least an Ontario grape anyways, and try it out. I got a green gooseberry here, which actually has berries on it. I just tried one. They're super sour. They are totally not ready. What do we got here? This is my jostaberry right there. See that one? And then I got a Spartan blueberry. I believe that's a high bush. I think they're both high bushes actually. Okay, and then I got my cold-hearted kiwi because, you know, I'm impatient. I can't wait for my seeds. I just can't wait. I don't know if they're going to come up next year, if they're going to come up at all. So here we are. And I had a pleasure of trying a Saskatoon berry. I picked one of these plants, but the lady showed me a tree that had some on it, and it tasted pretty good. It was like a grape apple, but at the size of a blueberry. It was great. And then I got this little fig, and I know I had 3 figs. I'm going to keep 2 near the greenhouse and kind of protect them this winter and see how that works out. And I'm going to put 1 in the ground and see how that works out, because from what I understand, this will probably die right down to the bottom and then come back next year. But if I'm smart, or I figure some kind of ingenuity out, I'll try to I don't know, create some kind of microclimate for it to last a little longer in the winter. Maybe wrap it up, or put a box around it, or a shelter of some sort, just to protect it a little bit. We'll see how that goes. So what I'm about to do now is, I mentioned in another video that I'm going to do the horseshoe. So I got my tiller down there, and I'm gonna open up that bed, and then there's a few other beds I'd like to make too. That's just where I ran out of gas, but I got my other bed in here. I got another long strip there, and I didn't really finish off the horseshoe because I have some branches to move, and a few things over here up near a old fire pit. But this is the one I'm going to work on now. I'm going to add some bushes down in the end there. So what I'm going to do in here is, it's going to be tree bush, tree bush, tree bush. I'm going to do it 7.5 feet per. So I'll get 15 feet per tree, but I'll have a bush in between. So I'm going to do that all the way around. And then you can see that I've horseshoed this right into this one. And then, well, there'll be more work done later on to get this all up to snuff and whatnot. We'll see how that works out. But yeah, here's where I'm at. Just started that one, but I ran out of gas. I'm gonna let it take a rest. It's a little hot right now. So down at the Pawpaw Guild, I'm gonna put that one fig in there and we'll see how that does this year. And I also got some visitors on the pond here. I don't know if you can see them, but they're blue dragonflies. Could eat all the mosquitoes. Well, a bunch of my fruit bushes are in now. Like my blackberry and my blueberry over here. First one there is a Josta berry. Then I got my gooseberry, green gooseberry. And then at the end, that's my Saskatoon, Saskatoon berry. My fig, my experimental winter fig. Let's put it along in here. It's a nice little spot here. Got all kinds of stuff. Look at this. Hello, this is Kermit the Frog reporting from Curtis's Permaculture Food Farm down in Ontario, Canada. Yay! So from the apple and the pear that I was trimming on my last video, I was able to get a bunch of clippings, and I'm trying this here. I didn't have enough pots, so I just said, hey, let's try some water and see if that's a better way to produce roots. And kind of the same as what I was doing before, but I got a little, instead of watering from the top, I'm only allowing it to leach from the bottom up. And as you can see, it's pretty moist dirt, so yeah. So let me just grab this. I got some straw here. As you know, I use that to cover the ground, try to keep the weeds down, keep the moisture in more or less, just to keep the moisture in so I don't have to water as much. But I'm gonna light up this little pile here because I need to get rid of it, and I'm gonna finish off this this bed with the tiller. I know no till, but you know, again, first year you gotta kind of get things set, you know what I mean? Kind of get this soil back to where you can start working with it. It's pretty hard and a lot of clay, so let's do that. side done. This is all put here though, and eventually I can expand, move, change. Like I said, the design always changes, but I've gotten, you know, up to the left side of my grape trellis there. So I got a few beds to be working with now. I can concentrate a little more on a few other projects, and I'll keep working at this stuff here. Eventually, probably not this year, but maybe, is to get planted down in here too. That'll connect up to that the big pear tree there, and my plum and cherries that I put down in that other line. So I think in the beginning of this season I planted some bulbs in the early spring, and I didn't think they'd come up until next year, but then I came over and I moved it around and I saw some, hey, I don't recognize that, and then look at this. Look at that, beautiful. It hasn't even come out yet. Excellent. I was just wondering how I was going to mound this up, you know, because I only started to do it. I didn't finish it, but I will. I'm going to have to come back to this one. That's pretty cool. I really thought it was going to take a whole year to get those bulbs to go. And I think over down by where my mulberry is, I also planted some bulbs at the same time I did this. And I think I have some coming up, so that's pretty cool. So I'm using my trusty John Deere to elevate me up to the pear tree a bit. I'm gonna do a little bit of pruning in here, but as you can see, a better view of my pads over there. Golly, like that. I got my other grape in there too. I'm happy now it's all filled. Now that I'm up here, let's flip this around. There we are, up in the tree like a monkey. So this is the pear that I was sitting in, and you can see it kind of looks like a tree you might see in Africa, all spread out like that, wide open. But I got a nice breeze going through, and I did find that there is some pears at the top, but there was really nothing in the middle or at the bottom. So I did the other one on the side there as best I could. I couldn't get up any higher, but it was kind of like that's your before and then that was your after. Yeah, I just took out all the dead stuff. Everything was facing on going towards the inside, or I had to be selective to pick the ones that were shading each other. So if they grew underneath another branch, I had to decide which one was the more dominant one and kind of pick that one and let the sun shine in. Gracie, Gracie. Hello, girl. Hello, girl. Don't beat me. Come on. Come on. What's the matter? Say hello to the viewers. Come on. That's a girl. Say hello. That's a girl. This is the boy sanctuary in the pig pen. What are you looking at? Huh? What's you? You got a problem? Ooh, they stink, that's for sure.